Hey guys, so I just filmed this kind of auburn, purpley, I don't know how to explain it. But yeah, I had a lot of fun and I told some stories about some tattoos. I got a little bit of, what? I got a little sidetracked and just some goofy stuff. So I hope that you enjoy this, and if you want to learn how I got this look and the lashes and the highlight and all of that, then just keep on watching. I'll see you guys soon. Thanks. Hey guys, so I already have this eye done, as I always do, and so yeah, let's go ahead and jump into this. So I'm gonna go ahead and start. This step kind of isn't necessary, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it anyway. I'm going to start with my Morphe M505 brush, which is the more dense brush of the brushes that we got from the Morphe subscription bag, if you're a part of that. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and jump in. I'm gonna take my Loreal Nude palette to what? I'm gonna take my Loreal okay, so I'm going to take my L'Oreal Nude number 2 palette, and I'm gonna go ahead and go in with this kind of milk chocolatey brown, and just a tiny amount, like literally nothing basically, and I'm going to work this into my crease and blend it out as much as we can, just because this stuff really isn't necessary. But if any of you watched my video yesterday, I told you that I'm super OCD, and so if I've done it to this eye, I have to do it to this eye. So yeah, so we are just going to blend this out as much as we can, and yeah. All right, so now I'm gonna go ahead and jump in with my Morphe 350 palette, and I'm going to take this color right here, which I kind of described as a chocolate covered cherry, and we are literally just gonna stick this right on top of that brown that we went in with first and buff all of this out. So it's starting to get a little bit warmer. Okay. So just buff away. Sorry, I'm like not looking at the camera. My mirror is to the left of you guys, right? It's my right. It's to my right. So, I don't know. Mirrors and cameras confuse me. One time I got a tattoo on my collarbone, and the lady like had me look in the mirror before I got my tattoo, and I was looking in the mirror and I was so confused. I was having such a Karen moment from Mean Girls, because I like was convinced that she put it on backwards, but because I was looking at it in the mirror, it was reversed. And she was like explaining to me like, no, it's right. And I was like, okay, but like if you're giving me the wrong tattoo, I'm literally gonna sue you. Not really, I wouldn't sue her, but yeah, I was just being stupid. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with the shade right next to it, which is that more shimmery chocolate covered cherry color. And we're just gonna stick this in our lower crease. So I'm not gonna buff it all the way out like I did all the others. I'm gonna keep it kind of low. And we're gonna blend it out. Okay. And I'm gonna take a little bit more, and I'm just gonna build it up until it's the depth that I want. All right, so now I've got basically the colors that I need on my lid, or on in my crease. So I'm gonna go in with my NYX Full Coverage Above and Beyond Concealer in the color Porcelain, and I'm going to take that on my Morphe M224 concealer brush, and I'm just gonna clean up this lid so that we have a nice clear canvas for me to stick on the lid color. So just cleaning my lid up. Okay. All right, that's looking good enough. So now I'm gonna take my Eco Tools. This is just like one of those little flat shader brushes, and I'm gonna go in with this shade right here, which is like a pink champagne color, and I'm going to stick this on my inner part of my lid, on the inner part of my lid, and just kind of work it back, because I want it to be the most pigmented right in the front of my tear duct area, and then whatever's left, I'm just gonna pack it on the rest of this white right here. Okay, so I'm gonna wrap it around my tear duct a little bit, and then yeah. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and spritz my brush with, this is just the L'Oreal Infallible Pro setting spray. And I'm gonna spritz my brush with this so that it's damp. And then I'm gonna go on with this shade over here, which is like a darker pink champagne color. The first one was really light and had a lot of white undertones. This one has more pink flashback. So I'm gonna stick this on with my damp brush, and I'm gonna work it towards the back, and when we get into the middle, I'm just gonna kind of rub them together and blend them together. Okay? So I don't know if it's picking up on camera, but up here is a lot lighter than back here. This is more of a pinky, and the front is more of a, I don't know, like icy color. All right, so now I'm gonna go back in with my Morphe M505 brush, and I'm gonna take this shade right here, which is the same shade that we're kind of building up depth, and I'm just going to kind of rub it on top of that pink shade back there so that it doesn't look so clean, so crisp, just back here. So basically I'm just kind of making over here look a little bit dirtier, if that makes any sense. Okay, so now I think I'm gonna go in with this shade right here. Something just fell out. Oh, literally that whole thing just fell off. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with this shade right here, which is that really satin. It's red to me. It might not be red to you guys on camera, but yeah. And I'm just going to work this into this area and kind of blend it into my crease, my lower crease. Okay. And then I'm gonna go back over it with this satin chocolate cherry color, just so that everything is kind of meshing together. And I'm gonna wipe off my brush so that it's clean. And then we are going to just buff all of these shades together so that it's not okay. So now I'm gonna go in on this Morphe M169 little pencil brush, and I'm gonna get this matte shade, which is the second shade that we put in our crease. And since this is matte, I'm going to just focus it right out in this outer V and kind of pull it in a little bit. Okay. Okay, and then last I'm gonna go in with this shade here, which is right here. Sorry, I had like two fingers. And I'm gonna take it on the same M169 pencil brush and just work it out here. Okay, so that's what we have there. And then I'm gonna wipe off this M169 brush, the pencil brush, and I'm gonna highlight my brow bone, and I'm gonna use this shade right here, which is I don't know, it's kind of shimmery, but it's not like sparkly. It's more of a satin color, but it is kind of pinky, so it's gonna go well with the lid colors without being too intense. So I'm gonna take my M505 and literally just like smudge all of these shadows up into that highlight so that it doesn't look like it's so cut off right there. Okay, so pull it forward a little bit more. All right, so okay, now we are on to liner. So I'm gonna do a wing for this. Actually, I'm gonna do my lower lash line first. I'm gonna go in with my Maybelline Define-A-Line liner in the color Black. And just line my waterline and my tight line. Okay. And then I'm gonna take, this is an angled brush. It came from Marshall's from, if you've watched any of my other tutorials, it came in like a little set with that other fluffy like blending brush. It's by Presicion. What? I can't even talk. It's by Presicion Beauty though. So if you guys like want to go check out Marshall's, I know that they always have them there. Or like even Amazon, I'm sure would have it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and stick this dark brown under, and I'm literally just going to push it into my lashes right under that black liner. And kind of fill all of this in. Okay. I like this for smoky eyes because this brush is a lot wider than it is than my other angled brush, which is Morphe something. It's, let me find it. It's my Morphe M165 angled brush, and this is just really thin. And so if I'm gonna smoke something out, I would rather go in with something thicker. So I'm gonna take my little pencil brush again, the M169, and I'm gonna go in with this matte chocolate cherry shade, and I'm just gonna smoke it out. And a little bit of these shades, and I'm just going to, whatever is left on my brush, I'm just going to kind of deepen that out, and then blend all of these together. Okay. All right, so we're looking kind of messy. So now I'm gonna go ahead and get my lashes ready. I'm gonna use the Koko lashes in the style Stella. They're really thick and kind of like spiky, I would say. I would say they're kind of like a spikier lash, like very spacey and pointy. I would compare these to the House of Lashes Iconic Lashes, but I think these are cheaper, and I mean, they're just as good. I love, love, love Koko lashes. So, yeah, these are brand new. This is the first time I've worn them because they've just kind of been like sitting with the rest of my lashes. So, I'm gonna go ahead and trim just like half of this last lash with some toenail clippers, but they have never been used for toenail clippers. I bought them so I could trim. So I just took about, if you can see, that much off, like literally nothing. So I'm like losing my train of thought. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and set these down before I glue them in or anything, and we are going to do a wing. If I could find my liner. Wow, I'm so disorganized. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna do a wing like I have said 1,000 times, and I'm gonna start on the inner corner because that's what's easiest for me today. I mean, I don't always start on the inner corner, but just do what you're comfortable with. But I honestly cannot recommend like felt tip liners any more than I could recommend anything. Like for me at least, personally, felt tip liners are so easy for me to work with because I have so much control. The only thing that kind of bothers me, it's kind of like a blessing in disguise really, is the ink runs out pretty quick, so you have to dip it back in and shake it up because the tip will dry out. But the ink dries out, so you can't really mess up that much. Yeah, so we have winged this out. I'm gonna go ahead and clean it up a little bit. Okay, and yeah, this one is coming out way longer than this one, so all right. So next, all we gotta do is our lashes and mascara. So since I've already trimmed these lashes, I'm gonna go ahead and put some glue on them. I'm gonna use the Duo Lash Glue in Clear. Bear with me, guys, because these specific lashes have a really, really thick band, and this is the first time I've ever worn them. So they haven't really been molded to my eye yet, so it might take a little while. I think I'm gonna go ahead and let the glue get like almost to the point where it's completely dry before I put these on so that I don't have to have that like huge mess. Okay, so for mascara, I'm going to go in with my L'Oreal Voluminous Original Carbon Black Mascara. This is probably one of my favorites. I also love the Maybelline Lash Sensational. They're both really great. They're the only two mascaras I use just because they make my lower lashes really thick and long. I don't really care so much about my top lashes just because I really only need them to be black so that they blend in with my falsies, but yeah. So I'm just doing a quick coat on my top lashes so that they're black, and then I'm going to go down to the lower lash line and make it pretty thick. Okay. All right. Alright, so that's looking real thick on both sides, but these top lashes are so thick and so spiky. It'll all come together. Alright, so these have been sitting here for a little while. I think I'm gonna go ahead and let them wait a little bit longer and blow on them for a few seconds. Alright, so... Alright, these should be good. What? These should be good to go. So I'm going to go ahead and stick them on in the center of my lid first. And then pull them back to the outer edge first. And then come into the inner corner. And come into the inner corner. I literally cannot talk today to save my life. Okay, and stick them on in the inner corner. And once you see that they're touching your skin, try not to mess with them too much. You can squeeze your natural lashes together with these falsies so that they kind of blend in better. But yeah, once you see that they're all of the band is touching your lash line, this one will not. Okay. Try not to mess with them too much while they're setting and drying, or else they'll start to pop up in the inner corners like this one is right now. Okay, so yeah, that is that for the eyes. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this actually. I really like the colors. I think for green eyes this would look really awesome. And even hazel eyes, or if you have like a lighter brown eye, I think these colors would be really great with you. Yeah. I took a painkiller earlier because I'm on Shark Week and I'm kind of like losing my like focus and getting a little bit loopy, so I'm gonna try to cut this short. I'm gonna zoom you guys out a little bit so that we can talk about let me take my hair out of this freaking rat's nest, and we can talk about highlight and all that jazz and lips and everything. Okay. So, for lips, since this whole look was pretty, like, I don't know, I feel like this whole look is just kind of like a chocolatey cherry look. I really like it. I'm gonna make my lips kind of intense. I'm gonna go in with the Colourpop Rooch. Yeah, Rooch. Liquid lipstick and overline as I always do. Because it's kind of a red, like autumn leaves changing color. The only thing I would say about these Colourpop, like the darker colors, is they're kind of like flaky almost. Alright, so I went from no lips to some lips. Alright, so next, let's talk about highlight. Today I did my regular foundation routine. I did decide to contour a little bit on top of my bronze. But let's start talking about highlight. So for highlight today, I'm kind of thinking, since I have a peachy blush on, I'm gonna go ahead and do, what is it? I'm gonna go ahead and use my Becca Champagne Pop, but I'm gonna use my, where is it? Benefit What's Up first. Alright, so I'm gonna use my Benefit What's Up first on my Elfie small stipple brush. Make sure it's cleaned off. All right, and I'm just gonna swirl it around the top here so that we're just kind of, I don't know, I just don't really like rubbing it along my face. It feels weird and it never really comes out right for me. So I'm gonna stick this right on top of that blush on my cheekbones. All right, and then same on the other side. I'm sorry, I'm getting kind of flustered because this medicine's like making me feel really anxious almost. Anyway, so yeah, just so you guys know, I'm not like a hardcore like drug addict or anything. I literally am prescribed this stuff because when I get my little lady time, I'm in such excruciating pain. Like, ugh, boys suck so much because they don't have to deal with this. And I wish I had wider hips so that, like, I heard that if you have wider hips, you don't really get like cramps or anything like that. And I just wasn't blessed with the best. So, all right, I've got this highlight all over and I'm blending it out. I might go over this with a little bit more blush. So I'm pretty glowing right now. I think I might just kind of barely run over it with this Champagne Pop blush or highlight. Yeah, I'm pretty much glowing, like a lot. I don't know if I... Alright, I'm gonna run over this with my Luminoso blush just so that I can bring some of the pink back into my cheeks. Honestly, this is one of my all-time favorite blushes, so if you don't have it, I think Milani is only sold at CVS, at least in Texas. If any of you guys are watching this out of state. I don't know what you guys carry there, but yeah. All right, so we're bringing some of the pink back into my face. All right, much better. Okay, so now I'm just going to take my Sonia Kashuk fan brush and my Champagne Pop by Becca, and I'm just gonna hit the very highest points of my cheekbones. Just with like the tiniest amount, and you can see like we are glowing today. And then a little bit up here, and then a little bit on the center of my nose. Okay, I think I'm gonna go over this with, what is it? I don't even know anymore. All right. Yeah. So basically this is the finished look. I wish that I could find my little blush brush. Oh, here it is. Okay, so this is my powder brush that I usually use. I want a little ham on the highlight above my brow, so I'm just gonna kind of try to mute that out a little bit as much as possible. But yeah, all right, so this is the finished look. I hope that you guys liked it and could keep up with me, because I'm like honestly feeling really loopy, and I don't know if I should upload this video because it's kind of embarrassing, but I have to do what I have to do. Like, the pain is literally so intense, I can't even handle it. But yeah, so this is the finished look. I hope that you guys liked it. Yeah, I will talk to you guys soon, and don't forget to like and subscribe and share and tell your friends about me, because I'm having a great day. Okay, you guys, honestly though, I will talk to you later. I had so much fun doing this look. I really like it, actually. I've never really done anything like this with the, you know, really frosty shadow colors, but everything else is pretty, I don't know, I would consider it purple almost. I don't know, I really liked it though, so I hope you guys liked it too, and I will talk to you soon. Bye, guys.